Your best friend, stressing that
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at Philadelphia. For them so far, #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course the Bulls, they're just one rung below them.
Right now for the 76ers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Hey, Brian, the Chicago Bulls made the playoffs once in the last 6 seasons. Head coach Billy Donovan took over last season and said, this is a hardworking, good group of guys. They want to win. They're learning how to. Guys, with the additions they've made, Chicago is hoping to accelerate that learning curve.
All right, thanks, Allie. A lot of teams don't like to tip their hand too early in the season. Coaches like to keep a few tricks up their sleeve for later on, Clark.
As very well they should be. I mean, it's a really long season, and you're learning your team, so you figure out different things that you'd like to add later on in the season. And you really don't want to reveal anything that might give you an edge if you hold on to it until later down the road.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's DeRozan. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Levine from deep three-point range. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide-open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. DeRozan outside. Vucevic, a screen on Green. And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And Chicago has possession. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Ball passes to Levine. And the three off target. The three from Curry. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's Levine from behind the arc. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Levine's got 6.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Here's the teardrop. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
No coverage that time. He's got 9. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Embiid, a screen on ball. Embiid, high post. Left side, Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Green right back at you with that 3.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Vucevic. Levine against Curry. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Outside, Green.
2 minutes.
And here's Embiid, covered by Vucevic. Fades back. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, Embiid does most of his work inside, but he's pretty comfortable in the mid-range, too.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
One thing you got to love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot. And, of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Locables.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Green. Thibault, he's checked in for Curry. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. .143 left in the first. It's stolen by Thibault. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bradley. Here's Caruso. Johnson a screen on Milton. Outside, Brown. Outside, Johnson. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Brown. No good. A bit long that time.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
First in steals, second in blocks, and they were top 3 in transition points. I love their commitment to the running game. It generated a lot of easy buckets.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. Now here's Brown. Knocked away. Thibault with a steal. Pass to Korkmaz. Outside Milton. Here's Niang. Now Drummond. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And they recover it. And they get it back. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Outside, Brown. Ooh, poked away. Dibble with a steal. 1 second left. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And the finalist for the MVP in 2021, Joel Embiid continues to show he's hungry to improve.
Coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Grant, for a long time, Embiid's conditioning was called into question.
Yeah, B.A., but not anymore. But I like his focus on staying fit. That could help him stay healthy in the future.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. They grab their own miss. Here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Zach LaVine.
There aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. A decent number of assists so far for them.
First one falls for him. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And it's tied up with that one.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Ball finds DeRozan. Outside LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Vucevic. Green for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Javonte Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Niang. Clock at 6. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, we got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special.
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Vucevic has gotten his first bucket of the night.
How about the concentration level of Vucevic? We often overlook that, but just keeping his hands steady on the shot attempts, even while getting bumped and roughed up a bit.
Now here's Embiid. Give him 8. The kick out. Curry lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
It's Levine.
What you say?
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Niang. And the 76ers another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
1:51 left in the half. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Green. Brown, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Niang. Thibault, he's checked in for Green. And Milton subbed in for Curry. Here's Caruso. Kicks it to DeRozan. Outside Jones. Takes the 3. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he lobs it up. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Pass to DeRozan. Fires at the elbow. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. Strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. Trusted in their system and executed well to get the win. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Milton against Brown. 30 seconds left in the second. Shot to stop the run. Bradley, that's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Bulls foul. Derek Jones.
The Bulls making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls, Alize Johnson.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. Milton against Brown. Now here's Milton. From downtown and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Sixers on top. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing against the Trailblazers in Portland. Start time is 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And switching back now to halftime of the Philadelphia 76ers game. They're in a tug-of-war right now.
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge, Ernie.
And that's our halftime show, thanks to the Big Diesel.
Well, thank you, Gomer Powell. Well, does that make me the sergeant? I got to get the order around here, Ernie.
Shaq, where were you going with Gomer Pyle?
I don't know, Ernie. Is that a good accent or not? Probably not.
Shazam, Shazam.
That's a good one.
Never a dull moment, folks. We'll see you later.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Sixers leading. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. 6 to shoot, and so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
76ers.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Just 5 on the clock. Curry passes to Green. Shoots over LaVine.
The defense is right there. Hard to score against LaVine when he's focused and locked in as well as being aggressive. You know, when you get traded, even though it never happened to me, I imagine you're always going to have feelings about it. DeRozan reacted very strongly to leaving Toronto in 2018. He felt betrayed, and I can't say that I disagree with how he felt.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan right side. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
And the DeRozan trade is an example of why players say, well, ownership isn't always loyal. It should be a two-way street, Clark.
Yeah, I guess that's true, Brian. But, you know, that's why teams are now dealing players who ask for trades. It's a way to kind of collaborate and be in partnership on that kind of move. Eventually, the guy's going to walk in free agency anyway, so loyalty, I think it's more about which side has the power and the leverage in any given situation.
The free throw's off from DeRozan.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
Now here's Curry. Nice D from LaVine. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets. Ball finds DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Shoots over Maxey. Vucevic's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. The 3 ball. That one doesn't drop. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan passes to Ball. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's LaVine. This for the tie. And Vucevic lays it up and in. Vucevic has got his second basket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. play against Levine. Green, a screen. And Levine, here we go. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Ball finds Levine. That's tipped. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Korkmaz. The drive, 4 on the clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim, and the Bulls shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Picked by Vucevic. Levine attacking over Green. Levine, good. Levine's got 15.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
All right, which section wants a free t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Korkmaz. Thibault, he's checked in for Green. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Milton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And now the Bulls in transition. Pass to Caruso. Brown against Curry. Brown passes to Johnson. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Brown. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
He's off on the first. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Bradley, and it's Ball in for Brown. No good on the second free throw.
Nikola Vucevic is a guy who grew up as the son of a pro basketball player. He moved with his family around Europe as a young kid. He was born in Switzerland and then spent a lot of time in Belgium as well.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Curry. Over Johnson. The Sixers with another miss.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Caruso. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Lays it up and banks it in. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Sixers ahead, leading by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. To the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Green. And the power finish by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Niang. Green covering. Embiid a screen on Green. Here's Niang. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
One other thing, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they've had it going.
That one's off. Good on the second one.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Ball finds Levine. DeRozan outside. On the wing, Levine, covered by Milton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Korkmaz is checked in for Niang. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell Levine has a real enthusiasm and flair for the offensive end of the floor. I mean, he loves to fill it up. But what he loves even more is taking off for one of his spectacular dunks.
Here's Maxey. The shot misses. Green with the defensive effort. Chicago leading. DeRozan outside. Pass the ball. And here's Vucevic. The jump hook. No good that time. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Milton. For 3, Maxey. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball passes to Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Ball outside. The rebound by Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over DeRozan. And the basket by Embiid. And that ties it up.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
The Bulls have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ball passes to Levine. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. Outside. Green. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over ball.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Maxey missing. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's DeRozan. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And the Bulls lead by 2.
DeRozan has a dynamic mid-range game. Whether he's wide open or being defended well, he can knock it down.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables.
Caruso, he's checked in for Ball. Curry, he's checked in for the Sixers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Embiid. Over Vucevic. Embiid misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The baseline J. Levine, that one's good. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, with each passing season, Levine has grown into a larger role as an offensive player. This is another huge night for him.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. The Sixers again can't hit. For Chicago, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Takes a step back. DeRozan passes to Levine. Doesn't go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Embiid with the block. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Embiid's shot is good.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. Makes beating the defense look easy.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables. Let's make some noise. We are
Levine against Curry. And Levine, here we go. And it's blocked by Embiid. And he gets it back. Green with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine for 3.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Maxey from the baseline. And that one's long. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Make some noise.
And it's the Bulls' ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lakers.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Joel Embiid. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Milton finds Drummond. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now Brown. So the Bulls win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.